everybody. Today we're going to be jumping into our fourth and last lesson in our percent topic, and we're going to be talking about markups and discounts. Discounts, you might also hear me say mark down. That's just another word for a discount. So first, let's talk about what markups and markdowns are, or what discounts are. So a markup is when a store marks up a price so that they can make a profit. So for instance, it may cost them $10 to make a shirt, but to get a profit, they're going to have to sell that shirt for, let's say, $20 so that they can make some money off of that sale. That is what we call a markup. They're upping their price. And then the opposite, when we're talking about discounts or markdown. So this is where maybe a store is selling a t-shirt for $25 and they give you a discount. They say, hey, this is 10% off or $5 off, whatever it is. That's called a markdown because they're taking money off. So that's a discount for you, for the buyer. And so the two things I want you guys to remember when we are talking about markup and markups is we want to add. You're always going to add because you're going up, you're marking up a sale. And then discounts / markdowns, you're going to subtract. You're taking money away. So that is two things I want you guys to keep in mind. So let's jump into example one. The local furniture store pays $110 for a chest of drawers and sells it with a 40% markup. What is the selling price of the chest of drawers? So we're going to use our percent equation here, just like we've been doing for a while now. Part equals percent times whole. So in this case, I know my whole here is $110. This is what my furniture store is paying. And then I know my percent is 40%. Now, hopefully you guys know by now, we want to turn this percent into a decimal. To do that, you can move the decimal place over 2 times, or you can divide by 100 in your calculator. One step ahead of myself there. Either way, you're going to get 0.4. And now all I have to do is multiply this by 110. So I have $44. This is my markup. Now, the important thing here is once you get this markup, you need to add it back to my original price, what the furniture store actually paid. So I'm going to add that onto my original, which was 110. And so my final price is $154. So what this is saying is if the furniture store did a 40% markup, they would now be selling that piece of furniture for $154. And the reason that you have to add is because if you just had 44, that's what they're marking it up, but that's not the total price. And it honestly wouldn't even make sense if you said, oh, they're marking it up, they're increasing it by 40%. And then if you notice the markup is a decrease, that doesn't really make much sense. You want to add it back onto your original price. All right, let's try another one. What is the selling price for a $45 pair of shoes with a 15% markup? So again, I have my part equals percent times whole. So I know that I have a $45 pair of shoes with a 15% markup. 15%. I want to turn into a decimal. I can move the decimal place over twice or divide by 100. So I would have 0.15. I'm going to multiply that by my price, my 45. And I know that the markup there is going to be 6.75. I am not done though because I need to find the selling price. I need to add that back onto my original price of the pair of shoes. So my total selling price is $51.75. All right, let's jump into discounts. So a snowboard normally sells for $130. Today there's a 30% discount. how much does a snowboard cost after the discount? So again, I want to do my part equals percent times my whole. My whole here is my $130. My percent is 30%, but I want to turn that into a decimal, so I'm going to divide by 100. So I have 0.3. When I multiply by my 130, I'm going to get 39. This is my $39 here. This is my discount. This is what I'm taking off of my original price. But to find the actual selling price, I do actually have to subtract that discount from my original price to see how much I'm actually going to be selling the snowboard for. So I want to do 130 minus 39 to get to my price of 91. So as you guys can see, this is the same exact step that we did for markups, but instead of adding at the end, we're subtracting because it's a discount. We're taking it away from the original price. All right, let's try one more. Example 4, find the percent discount for an $80 jacket that is selling for $48. So in this case, when we do my part equals percent times whole, I don't actually know what my percent discount is. This is what I'm trying to find here. So my whole, I know, is $80. That's how much a jacket is selling for. I'm gonna put a P in for percent because I don't know what that is. And the selling price is 48. So same thing as we did yesterday with our percent change here. I wanna divide by 80 on both sides. This will cancel out. I'm gonna do 48 divided by 80, which equals 0.6. To turn that into a percent, remember you multiply by 100. So my percent discount is 60%. So again, you guys, when you are trying to find the actual selling price after a markup or discount, you're going to multiply your discount or percent markup by the selling price. And then if you are doing a markup, you're going to add that back onto the original price. If you were doing a markdown / discount, you are going to subtract that from the original price.